Happy New Year to you. Dear friends, we suffered so much this past year, and 2020 is not a year we will forget so easily. But I invite you to bring your experiences of last year to God. Reflect upon those experiences and find new meaning. When we bring our experiences to God and reflect upon them, we are going to find something that will help us move forward. I pray that the Lord will bless you as you listen. And I pray that you will find new meanings in what you have experienced. You will find new meanings in what you have gone through this past year. And through these new meanings, you will be able to move forward. God bless you.
Rise up in splendor, Jerusalem. Your light has come. The glory of the Lord shines upon you. Today, we celebrate the Epiphany. And as we celebrate this solemnity, there are layers of meanings that are unfolded. And these meanings are rooted in the prophecy that God sent through the prophets. And they're all connected with other prophecies about our own salvation. There is something today that inspired me, and that is meanings or new meanings. And why meanings? When you look deeply into the first reading, what you hear is the prophecy about a city. It's about Jerusalem. And we know for fact that Jerusalem still remains a place for people to go. And so in some way there is a fulfillment of what Isaiah prophesied. Yes, people do go there on pilgrimage. Before our own time, it used to be a place of pilgrimage for the Jews. They go there at least or 3 times in your lifetime you got to be there. So there was some form of fulfillment when people have to go to Jerusalem because other nations look to go there. And so you could see the fulfillment of this prophecy. But something changed. Christ came in, bringing us a new meaning about what we see in the world, so that the focus is no longer on the city, on a place, but on Jesus. Because come to look at it, you could see the parallel here. People were going to Jerusalem, bringing gifts from different parts of the world. But the Magi from different parts of the world brought gift to Jesus. No longer to Jerusalem as a city. And that is the new meaning that we find, that temporal things do change. And because the meaning we attach to things can change, we can't really hold on to them. The same thing about the star that led this Magi, this wise men, to Jesus. It was a temporal thing. But this star led this man to Jesus. But you come to see, when Christ came, Christ became the real star here. Not just a star that fades. He is the sun of justice. The sun that shines through everything, and we call him light. Light from light, true God from true God. Another layer of meaning. And so what we want to look at life is that when we look at temporal things, including our life experiences, we don't want to get stuck with one meaning, because things do change. Because if you do not move beyond the particular meaning you attach to life situations, there's no way you can get to. You get stuck there. Bring your life experiences into it. Perhaps some of when you were growing up, you had all kind of dreams about how life was going to be. For those who were called to the vocation of marriage, the kind of husband, the kind of wife, the kind of family you're going to raise, the kind of job you're going to have. There were dreams. Perhaps you heard God say something about life situations. But if you want to reflect on those experiences now, you will find out that things have changed. Perhaps you have changed your meanings so many times. Your health situation would have been wonderful, and you want to be on top of the world, but things changed, so that you've got to bring a new meaning into that health situation. Your career, changing from one particular one, perhaps you really wanted, to something else, perhaps not really what you expected it to be. New meanings. So the manifestation of God to all nations also changed. You could see that when God was revealed to the children of Israel, it was revealed as the God of Israel. But new meanings, new layers of meanings, new understandings unfolded along the way. God is the God of all nations. And as the psalmist puts today, every nation on earth will adore God, will adore you, O Lord. And St. Paul, who started his own journey as a Jew, even killing others who did not accept Judaism, got a new meaning. And he said that the mystery was made known to me by revelation. God revealed something new to me, that what has happened, that Gentiles too, people from other nations are co-heirs, members of the same body. They share in that promise that Christ came to reveal. That was something different, a new meaning, a new understanding of salvation. What I'm doing today is to draw us back to our life stories, to know that things will continue to change until we are fully in God. If we do not follow God's guidance and leading, and how the Spirit reveals things to us, we will get stuck in our own way. Discrimination will continue. Prejudice will continue. Some will be in, some will be out. We will exclude others and feel that we are the one who are in. The same meaning got to be applied to how your church ministry is done. You don't want to hold one layer of meaning on how you do things in church, because God does want us to move towards that light. And when that light shines through our darkness, everything is clear. But we know that things are not very clear sometimes in our lives. We continue to seek new meanings. And the meanings will not stop until that day when we are with God. So what is your epiphany? What is that new meaning? What is that new light that shines through you? How do you yield to this Son of Justice, this Star of Bethlehem, Jesus Christ, who is the real star here? How do we yield to him so that he will lead us to all truth? Because that's what it is. If we do not yield everything in us to Jesus, then we are not seeing the meaning. God would have chosen to do his own thing the way he wanted, but he's journeying with us. He walks with us, like the song says. He walks with me. He talks with me. And that conversation will continue until we finally are with him. So sisters and brothers, bring your entire experience to God. Whatever the layer of changes in your life, you got to get a new meaning. If you do not, then you will not have peace of mind. Even if it is a painful situation, don't get stuck with one meaning. Getting stuck with one meaning is, I will call it idolatry. Because that's what idol is. You get stuck with one thing. In God, it's mystery. Life is a mystery. And within this mystery, we cannot just hold to one meaning right now. But even in saying so, it doesn't mean that we are just going over everywhere. There is a focus here. When that meaning is rooted in Jesus, the one who was revealed to St. Paul, then you have a better sense of direction. He is the one who gives us the true meaning of everything we go through. Is it suffering? He went through it. And the meaning of it was our salvation. Is it rejection? He knows what it is. Is it trouble in the family? His people do not accept him. But like the later of the Gospel of St. John will say, but for those who receive him, he gave them power to become the children of God. So there's nothing you may really talk about life that Christ did not experience. He gives us constant meanings and understandings every day, a constant epiphany. And if only our life will be an epiphany each day, we will not have any issues with anyone. Because in the light of Christ, we will understand whatever we're going through. No matter how anybody may be treating us, we will find new meaning. So today, sisters and brothers, let's go forth to allow Christ, the Son of Justice, to lead us to real city of God. Not just Jerusalem, but the new Jerusalem. Because our meaning is in the new Jerusalem, not in the land where we go on pilgrimage to Holy Land and all that. Christ is the one we should bring that gift. He is the one we adore today, revealed to us as true light, who shines through every generation, every history, bringing us new meaning. And so seek that meaning always. God bless you.